I remember that.
Hey guys, welcome to another My Hero Academia manga stream on Sundays. This is we're doing a twofer actually. This is going to be chapter 335 and 336. I'm here with Mark.
Hey!
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
And Mark, there's something that we do before we do whether it be a new chapter or a twofer. And what would that be?
Recap episode for a double feature.
The double feature. Yes. So let's do a really quick recap of chapter 334. It's been 2 weeks, so it's understandable. Oh man, I totally forgot. Like the chapter began with like a cool like stylistic portrait of I already forgot her name already.
Stars and Stripe.
Also Casey. Stars and Stripe, yes. Oh yeah.
Cassie.
Oh yeah, okay, Cassie too. Right, so it was all for Shiggy trying to escape the bombers because he's all kinds of fucked up right now. And at this point
I mean, she did just give him weaponized court cancer.
yeah. The worst thing. It's a bit of a spoiler later on, but I know this sequence in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that's pretty much like that. And I was like, whoa. It didn't work, spoiler, but still, I saw like the comparisons there and the similarities. I was like, oh my god, that's nutty. But man, as the bombers were going after Shiggy, you see one of the pilots look over and you see like the dust of Stars and Stripe like fall into the ocean. I was like,
Poor Catherine.
that sucks too. Makes me sad. Anyway, yes, very sad. Anyway,
Yes, very sad. Anyway, like I did last night.
that's so funny, dude. The way you threw that at Sephi like that.
She's like, spoilers in this chat? I'm like, yes. And then I put the GIF. Yes, very
Yes.
sad.
Anyway. Yes, very sad. Anyway. But we cut to where was this? This is just like some type of building. It looks like actually like a residence or any kind. It's definitely just been like a hideout for some like convicts out there. And honestly, the guy was straight up like, I think I'm gonna take this advantage or opportunity to start a new life again. Start slow, don't get involved in anything, and then here comes crashing in. Oh, for she.
Karma came and knocked in.
This one will do.
What?
But then that's when Stars and Stripes like literally cancer court comes in and she was like, nah, nice try, idiot.
He said, what the fuck is it now?
It's so crazy. I was saying that like she does look like death.
Yeah, they made her look like death incarnate.
That's so cool. But All for One still is like, or at least All for One's just smiling at her like, stop. Like it all goes to the one who lives the longest. So you can
He's
go
like, hey, guess what? You're dead, idiot.
You're dead. I'm very much still alive.
I'm alive, so you know what? So, I win.
So no you.
I win. Reverse Inno card.
No you.
And it's like, you haven't. He didn't really win per se,
He was super crippled. That's what happened.
and he was not happy about it.
There's also the panel where it's like all the hands like all over like Shigaraki. And he's saying like Midoriya. And so it's like, ooh, something's gonna happen. And that's
A hero will come save him, and he's thinking Midoriya.
I need a hero.
I need a hero.
If I hear that in the next My Hero movie, I will walk out of that theater so fast.
I will cry laughing.
But we got Swolnaya bring in the news about what happened during that fight. So that's how all of Class 1A figured that out, with All Might kind of passing on the message. It's sad too because and we might see elaborations. I actually don't know what happens in the other chapters aside from something. But All my it's just kind of sad for me seeing this panel where it's all my saying that I wish I could have talked to her, wish I could have seen her. It's so
Seen her
sad.
one more, seen her again, like he saw her when she was a little girl.
Yeah, it's real rough, but yes, very sad. Anyway,
About as buff as he was.
dude, like I was like, hold on, I think. Yeah, like of course, like she has the rules in place where she can be as strong as All Might, or kind of. But no, that's just natural built.
Yeah, she's huge.
In any case, All Might just saying like we're gonna use this opportunity to take down Shigaraki and All for One, as we have like the last panel of like Deku, well, literally our big three here: Deku, Bakugo, and Shoto. And they're good. They're gonna do some.
Three Musketeers.
I'm so. How can they lead with that? Like as far as the movie advertisement,
I mean, they were.
they kind of were, but it's also like there's nothing that came out of that.
Fair.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a good luck swig, and then we will start the new chapter 335
Woo!
or 336. Let's go.
Oh.
So it starts with the panel of egg number 335 zygotes. When any character addresses people as zygotes,
It's never good.
it's never a good thing. Oh my god. We're gonna jump right into it. All right, here we go. First page. We have Deku. He immediately starts off. Wait, so Star dealt lasting damage to Shigaraki? All Might. Data analysis from the American fighter jets tells us that when Shigaraki stole New Order, it ate away at him from the inside like a poison. Evidence suggests that the New Order ravaged a considerable number of quirks held in his massive library. Jiro. Okay, so that means wait, okay. So that means
Loving the hair down look for Momo, might I add.
yeah, I like how they keep that consistent too. It's only when they're like at home. Okay, so that means, and Momo says, right now the world's best chance, or now's the world's best chance to take him out. And it shows like every single hero that's been fighting.
Yeah.
The mass civilization evacuation effort continues, and all remaining heroes are now on the hunt for the villains.
I think it's confirmation that he's alive.
Yes, that is your confirmation that Fat Gum is alive, and most likely that also means that Stun Eater is also alive.
We could only hope.
We can only hope. It's my headcanon. Anyway, we got All Might continuing. All for One may have suffered this setback, but figuring out his next move is nearly impossible. Whether we find him or he comes to us, full mobilization, all-out war is inevitable. Here's what you're up against. Next page. What was it? Mark, did you want to take these two?
Sure. I get it.
Mhm.
He may be sidelined for the moment, but Tomura Shigaraki is still the deadliest villain out there. Then there's All for One himself, his original body, plus Dabi, the madman with flames as fierce as endeavors. Young Himiko Toga, a constant thorn in our side. The 6 remaining near high-ends. The remnants of the Liberation Front. And then there are the yet-to-be-apprehended escaped convicts who serve All for One. We see Shoji. It's safe to assume that the list goes on. Back to All Might. Yes, they will likely amass more allies. Meanwhile, less than half of those on our side remain to face this threat. It pains me to say this just after Star's untimely death in the line of duty, but...
Next page. Okay, here we go. So I'll continue. All Might continues here. But if you hope to protect anything you hold dear at all, then I would ask that you fortify yourselves using this extension we've been given. Bakugo just throws in, already way ahead of you.
Already way ahead of ya.
I love this panel. It's just him like shouting, and then on the receiving end,
All Might just fucking
absolutely blasted like vocally. We have next page, Araka and Ida. I'm not sure that's their winter fit, but we'll see. What he said, you haven't noticed because you and Deku left the school, All Might, Ida, and when you do return, leave without a moment's notice. We got
Ojiro looking fit as fuck.
I mean, he's been working. He has to make up for the fact that like his quirk is specifically physical.
Like, dog. Horikoshi said, let's remind them how buff this dude is. He's a fighter. And they're like, okay, I see you.
Okay, all right, I see you. Take your damage elsewhere.
Like, god damn.
But he's saying like in the wake of what was it? Oh yeah. Actually, how do you pronounce that name? Gunga and Jaku. Gunga and Jaku. We've been doing extensive training with the Pussycats. Oh, that's why. I was like, oh.
You see this as much as we can without leaving the dorms.
I mean, it's like, why are you changing here?
Why are you showing off your muscles, bro?
Why you gotta show me up like this, bro?
Yo, straight up, the cutoff here in the next panel makes it look like Mia is just bare chesting it right now, and I'm like, hello?
Hello?
Well, hello there, Mina.
But it's her and Tokiyami in a panel, Tokiyami, where Midoriya goes, we follow, undaunted, and we shall fight until Shigaraki is fallen. Mina, not daunted at all.
I love Mina so much.
Here's Deku. Kacha and the others agreed to spar with me to help me complete One for All. This is Mako. You're like, huh? I never said that. It's a prison breaker. Rip your ears off. What was that? Is that Sugar Rush in the back? He said, I thought you changed.
Look at Izuku's face. He looks absolutely terrified.
Then again, he may have not like brought that up. Like, hey, you can spar with me. He just figured it was a given, but it's like, damn.
Damn. All right, I guess I got this next one.
Yeah, go ahead.
All I want to know is how much punch my new cluster moves are packing. Taking on One for All is just another box to tick on the path to Shigaraki and All for One. We went to Hiroki. That's right. Then to Kirishima. Hey, don't forget to beat the snot out of me too. Then we go over to Sero. You ain't ready to give up the title of resident punching bag?
He's in it. He's ready.
I know, he's like, resident punching bag, let's go. Go back to All Might. He's just listening to everybody. Nah, I just need to take some good poundings if I ever want to get harder. We gotta honor Star's last wishes. Why don't we take this out to the courtyard? How dare that piece of crap take my star from me? Star fought for us all, Mineta. Oh, Mineta's a Star stan.
Of course.
Mineta respects all women.
I respect all women. Now come to my room.
I'll show you something amazing.
Hey, come on. Now let's check out the other dorms. Hey, wait.
Come back.
Come back. Oh, but you can go ahead.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, you're right. You're right. I got one more. My bad. Well. Shall we begin my shall we begin my wards? The zygotes I met that day have long since hatched. They refused to succumb to the raging storm, and now they spread their wings to reassure me. All for one, I'll say it again. You made a foolish move. Those foolish villains picked the wrong fight. Because Class 1A
is a mighty force to behold. Know that, all for one. And now we cut over to a different side of things. All for one. This is all for Shiggy's body, just like absolutely like in agony. But all for one, it's like, not to worry, my other self. and all will be well. Your quirk factors are simply worn and wary after the after that fracas
Fracas.
fracas
Yeah,
within
fracas.
you. All for Chick's like kill them all, hate them.
I just thought it was funny how we went from this calm scene to ah.
I know, I saw that too. I was like, this is great. They know exactly how they're cutting this. I'll go ahead and read these other two as well. But
Oh,
yeah, Shiggy's like, as long as a single person still remembers all my stupid face, I'll never know peace from this torment.
the lining, like this, the shading on this man.
Oh yeah, I would say I still love Deku shading way back when.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, this is a constant for Shiggy. But All For One continues off. Oh god, he got a tube in him.
Ew, it's like it looks like where, you know, where the hole in a person's neck would be if they're a smoker.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like,
but bigger.
and has a tube in it.
Ugh. But he thinks out loud, or just simply thinks, our minds are fusing. I can sense that much. That violent rage. Yes, I share Tomura's hatred now. And I think this is him still talking here, or all
He's
Shiggy.
patting him on the head.
Oh yeah, I see that. There. This is all for the best. New Order refuses to be stolen. But we've cleared away what perhaps is our most formidable obstacle. Let that lighten your heart. No sense in dwelling on a single foiled plot.
Oh, so he admits he got beat.
Yeah, he just won't say it outright to anyone else. I'm sorry to do all, or I'm sorry to have to do this after all. You're prepping, but the rest of you will need to remain on standby a bit longer. Dobby's over here. Nah, screw that. Another day of dear old dad strutting around under the sun. I can't stand it.
Really am hoping for the happy ending between that family.
We'll see. I mean, at this point, like maybe this is a rebellious phase. Maybe. Oh yeah, I also noticed.
Look at that foot tapping, bro.
Yeah, his foot's tapping. He's like,
That thing is going.
my dear Toya, we have much in common, you and I, but let me tell you how we differ. Listen well. I find myself with a goal. I'm sure to plan out a number of routes to the goal, shall we say.
RPG man over here.
Really though, look at this Final Fantasy 12 level up tree system that we got going on here. To be exact, I weave my plots years or decades prior, so that I may employ a viable route when the time comes. A route that inevitably achieves my ends.
You can take the last 2 pages if you want. There's not much left.
Okay. Alright, I see the last panel. But going back to this one. Now the advent of my perfected vessel is delayed. The UA has welcomed Izuku Midoriya back to its sturdy walls. It looks like Attack on Titan walls right here.
Ba, 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 ba.
But what I have that you lack, Toya, are friends to spare.
As we see a panel of Invisible Girl. Suspicious.
That's very suspicious. And like ooh. Excuse me. But just that panel by itself is just like that's definitely a big reveal. It's like, oh my god.
That had Twitter and me.
Oh no! It's crazy
Right.
because you actually see like her figure a little bit. I'm
I
not
know,
sure
you
how.
see her figure a little bit. I'm like, did she always have this big a booba?
Oh, of course.
Of course, she's invisible. Of course she does.
I
think one day we're gonna see her. We are gonna see what she looks like at least once.
I think so. I think it's one of those things where it's gonna be like from the past or something like that.
Yeah, that or like Quirk Erasure or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Because I feel like because being invisible is a quirk, but I don't think it's necessarily a physical quirk that can't be turned off. Like I feel like Aizawa could turn it off.
He just never had to do that though. That's true.
And she's usually very well behaved.
Like she wanted us to feel.
like she wanted us to think.
All right. So, rightfully so. Next chapter, right? 336. This, oh my god, the front page has our movie boy.
I am a fan of Rhodey.
It's so nice for them to feature him, as well as all this different stuff going on here. Oh, it's Kristoff's in the chat right now. He's saying, "Nah." What do you mean?
Shut up, Kristoff.
He says Aizawa cannot turn off mutation quirks. This is also true, but I think we were debating whether not.
Here's another thing, Kristoff. Here's another thing, Kristoff.
Oh?
But what if what if we learn that One for All can also transfer quirks? And what if Izuku just says that, hey, I want to see what you look like, he just touches her. Oh, okay, then gives it back.
Oh my god, she's naked. Bing.
Oh my god!
Good grief, he's naked.
Oh no, she's hot.
Okay, so I wanted to pay attention specifically to like the front like color spread, which was we have present Mike on a giant parakeet.
Well. And we also have Ida on a horse, Kirishima on a tortoise, Todoroki with a snow leopard, looks like Izuku with a big horned sheep.
Naturally.
Rhodey and Bakugo over here with the Rhodey is also with the snow leopard, but Bakugo's with a big dire wolf, and then we have Aizawa up there with what I believe is just a big cat.
It's a large house cat.
We go with a dire wolf, a big horned sheep, a hawk with hawks. How meta. Then we have a horse. Oh, that's Shinzo over there with a cat.
Oh yeah, another cat. Yeah, just a smaller size cat. And
I forgot Shinzo came in at number 10.
And also, Rhodey just has Pina. That's it.
These were the top 10 most popular characters in the show.
Nice.
Or in the series, and that's really cool to see that Rhodey and Shinzo both got in.
Mm-hmm. They did a good job making Rhodey such a relatable character, in just like the movie by itself.
Oh yeah, and I think Shinzo's got a huge fan base. Like, there's a lot of Shinzo fans.
Kristoff's also happy that his boy Shinzo is in the top 10.
Oh yeah, I like Shinzo. Shinzo's tight.
All right, so let us begin. Chapter 336.
Oh, I'm ready for you to see this chapter. I'm very ready.
First panel is literally, honestly, I could mistake it. It almost like seems mistakenly like a snow fight just based on like how things are, but it's definitely just them like sparring. Bakugo's
that is just sweat in his hand.
Oh yeah, that's I see it like that now. But I think this is Bakugo talking here. Endeavor's taught us to build up and release stuff. Oh, okay, that's that's one way to say that.
Is it Endeavor taught us that build up and release stuff?
Oh, my bad. But I ain't settling for just one blast. Anyway, I'm saving up beads of sweat for a barrage of booms all at once. That's one power.
He's edging.
That's what powers my new cluster upgrade. Gives oh my god, why am I messing up on these lines here? That's what my yeah, let me redo that. That's what powers my new cluster upgrade, and gives a big boost to every move I got. It takes a while to heat up though. Hence the winter costume. Makes sense. I'm glad they actually explained that.
Next to it says, ah.
Overheating drains me fast, so it's a choice I gotta make.
Man needs a bottle of water with him at all times.
Really? Just strap it on the side. And it shows Deku with the explosion here.
Fluff.
Todoroki's also trying something different as they both look over.
That's a pretty sick panel.
What the fuck, dude? Yo! I guess I'll take these two as well. But what is this?
He is truly mastering both sides.
Todoroki's just saying, still figuring it out though, as he thinks to himself, I think I can control my left side just as well as my right now, in order to achieve a body even Dabi can't burn. Right and
Basically a perfect balance.
yeah, right and left, my entire body is one. He's like, and then we have a panel of just like Kaminari and Mineta. Mineta's just, he's training him right now. He's just taking balls off his head.
Not bleeding yet.
Not quite bleeding yet. Impressive. Anyway, Kaminari starts. They're saying this is gonna be an all-out war or whatever, but Mina and Mineta. Go back to Kaminari. Aren't the top two bad guys kind of on the ropes now? Plus, we got Gigantomachia tied down and snoozing, right? Can't we just make quick work of those villains once we find them?
It looks like they're holding him inside of that structure they're building.
I think so, yeah.
Which
yeah.
I hope that thing is the strongest metal on the planet.
I hope so. I mean, what was it? It says number 336. Villain is their title. Here comes Bako chiming in. There are 3 reasons why that ain't the case. 3 whole reasons? First, find them is unlikely. Sure, all the good guys found the Nomu hangar, Shigaraki's hideout, and all those secret labs, but no one's ever tracked down the big bad himself ever since he lost to All Might. Old nutsack. Old nutsack face is the world champion at hide and seek.
Let's go, nutsack face.
Momo chimes in. Reason 2, Shigaraki's body wasn't even complete last time. While this time our own forces have trained to half their former numbers. Bakuja chimes in. Yep.
Yep.
And third,
Kaminari is.
but Bako replies calmly. And third, they're the ones with the finger on the trigger. Even if you might have lost that search quirk in the battle against the U.S., they're still getting they still get to make the opening move. That's why
search might have been destroyed. We don't know.
Yeah, that's why our side's calling up every able body we got. Sheer numbers will give us a chance.
All right. Oh boy, what a thing for me to come in on, Puffy here.
Oh, go ahead.
If nothing else, we can choose how to enter this fight. Hopefully in a way that steers it in our favor. I better rejoin the search too. Bonk! Don't you mean we had better?
This is true.
Izuku's his eyes through the hair.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
great.
I mean, yeah, you gotta keep him in check.
And his freckles, his eyes and his freckles are through the hair. You can see the freckles, little white dots.
That's funny, but then pops up like immediately.
It just says peek as he looks it from it. Right. On that note, think I can go for a quick stroll. Is his hair still puffy? I don't see why not. Relations between the hero course and the evacuees have grown warmer ever since Uraraka's stirring speech. She's like blushing. Oh, shucks.
I love.
Have you seen?
Have you seen Sue's like?
Sue's face looks like something at a foster's home for imaginary friends right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then we see Kaminari and Mineta. Kaminari's like, I guess. He's sipping some water, even with his back against the wall. All for One still got that grin on his face. Oh boy, here we go, Justin. I hope you're ready.
Okay, here we go.
We see Invisible Girl in the woods on a tree with her gloves up. Ever since all the stuff in Gunga and Jakku, you've been down in the dumps. I mean, we all felt that way, but still, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. Another order's just come in from him. Don't worry, this is just like always. Even if they intercept the message, it's in code. They'll just think it's communication between civilians. And no security cameras will catch us in this spot, right? It's fine. Yes, just fine. I had to wonder why you haven't smiled once since Midoriya came back to us. I was just worried. Everything leading up to Kamino, you've always pulled off just what All for One asked.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Kristoff was right.
Oh shit.
I said Kristoff Izuku bowing, and I said, you were right. I'll admit I was wrong.
Okay.
Fail now and he'll kill us. You know that, Yuga. And ladies and gentlemen, The UA traitor is Yuga Aoyama.
Yeah, dude. Why they gotta? Okay.
And it you just wait. When you see the reasons, you're gonna feel so bad.
Okay. All right, here we go. But okay. Okay. I'll read this one.
He looks just like his mother, might I add.
Really though, from nearly the moment you started school here, you've honored us his every request. You even presented him the forest training camp location, and no one was ever the wiser.
Aoyama, no.
Mama, Papa, but I
feel so bad.
And mind you, he shot at Compress.
Oh yeah, he did. He shot at Mr. Compress. Like, he was never exactly on their side.
Yeah, that tells me he's like super duper conflicted.
Yeah, it's like that should already tell you, like, he's not exactly doing this because he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just oh my god. Anyway, let's have Mama talk here. You must know we never want any of this, yet it's too late to turn back. You gotta be kidding me. It can't be true.
Shaking.
It can't be true. Aoyama, all this time.
Oh.
We only ever wanted to give you a shot at happiness in life. This shows like a little bit of flashbacks here and here of his past. You want to be the same as the others, Yuka? Yeah, because being different is scary. You had no quirk to call your own.
He was born quirkless.
So we just wanted to help you fit in. So you could chase your dreams just like the rest of them.
I feel so bad.
I think this is Dad talking. We never would have done it if we'd known how this would play out. We never would have had All for One give you a quirk.
That's why his quirk doesn't match with his body. Kristoff, dude, Kristoff called it so accurately. I cannot even deny it.
I can't believe it. I mean, if it is like for Kristoff to say it, I'm happy that he called this one, but it's still so sad to like know about it.
Like, I've had moments where I've called stuff and I've been surprised by how accurate I was, but god damn, Kristoff, you impressed me here.
Kristoff's like, I'm two-stepping in my car.
This man sent me the picture of Bugs Bunny in the King outfit this morning. I was like, this motherfucker. Then we see this next panel. Why does it looks like the middle of his hand is a mouth. Ew.
Oh my god. It's a shame that I've seen too much anime to know that's just a common occurrence.
I know, but it's like if you look at it, it just looks like a hole. You're just like, why is there a hole in your hand?
Should I go ahead and continue these other two?
Sure.
Okay, cool. But we're in too deep now. Now that he has this hole over us, there's no running from All for One.
You feel so bad, dude.
There's so many tears that it's not like running down normally. It's just everywhere now.
Cries in French.
Oh my god. Cries in French. Anyway, Hakari here, she's like, okay, I gotta go find someone. Teacher, anyone. I
need an adult.
Poor Aoyama, he's saying, I've endured so much heartache.
I just imagine the French accent's gone.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they do this. I had to play my part right to avoid suspicion. No, he's putting on a brave face to smother my guilty conscience. When All for One was finally caught in Camino, for a moment, I mistakenly let myself believe that just maybe I was free to have true friends to put an end to my acting. Oh, Yuga, please forgive us. Forgive your loving parents for being such fools. Oh my god.
It
He's like,
paid.
Mama, Papa, I only wanted to protect you. I cannot let him kill you. I'm trying to...
He's just a boy trying to protect his family, man.
Oh my god, this panel.
It's pain, dude. It's pain.
Yuga, please, we're begging you.
All right, I guess I'm next. And as you can see,
What? Oh, God.
you have to save us, Yuga. And next thing you know, Russell, sponge car.
Really, one bong. Oh my God.
You see, her mom looks around. His mom looks around, and you see Izuku. He's like, oh.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Go
He
ahead.
looks so hurt already. And then we see this. We see Izuku sitting there. That he says this. Hakakori just told me what she heard. That the traitor is in our midst. That the traitor in our midst is you, Aoyama. What nonsense! How ridiculous! The girl must have misheard. Midoriya. Oh, Midoriya. He just says, I was the only one who couldn't say a word to you. In that moment, only I was silent as you see Ida and Midoriya when they were gripping hands.
Mm-hmm.
Aoyama, stop! I can't take it. Not from you. And then we see Aoyama looking at the letter. You've been looking so gloomy lately. Only you. I thought something must be wrong. So I came looking for you out here. Aoyama just looks absolutely distraught.
Mm-hmm.
That's the face of he is just destroyed right now. You want to finish the last page?
Okay. Damn. Yes. Only me. That shot of him like back at the testing, the licensing exam. I've always wanted to feel equal.
Look at the difference between him there and here. That pupil, pure darkness. That pupil, the shining light that we're used to.
We see the trees rustle at USJ. You can know. And then in the forest, each time I led them to us. Do you hear me, Midoriya? I am a despicable villain.
And it says cheese pieces. I know.
His cheese pieces, I know. Fuck.
And Horikoshi baited everybody and said, y'all thought it was gonna be predictable, but now y'all forget I'm a fucking G.
Oh my God, dude. That's so sad.
Dude, it's like, I know Aoyama was always thought of like, everyone thought it might be him since that time where they trolled. I thought they were just trolling us. Like, I figured it was just a joke. That's why I was like, I told Kristoff I could be wrong. Maybe it actually is Aoyama, but I wasn't holding my breath. When I saw it actually was, that's why I told you I wanted to talk about it so bad, because I was saying, Kristoff, you were fucking right. Because we had just talked about that a day prior, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, son of a bitch.
Kristoff was lining the pieces up like cheese pieces on the ground.
Hey, yo, what brand that tinfoil hat you got, man? Reynolds Wrap?
I know.
Because Kristoff said he got his tinfoil hat ready. I was like, what brand is that? Reynolds Wrap? What do you mean?
What brand is that?
Because apparently he got all the answers right now. Oh, bruh.
Kristoff's deep into the lore. This is how he knows.
I was thinking it was either going to be Hagakure
I mean,
or
yeah.
Aoyama. Like, I think those were our two biggest options.
Yeah. Well, I did not suspect Aoyama. Honestly, like, the way that they presented him in earlier chapters, like, he just seemed just
A gag.
Like a gag, but also like a wholesome, relatable character too. I mean, he's kind of a little bit more relatable now in a way, but in just his feelings. But I honestly thought that just it really could have been Hagakure, because like that's just ways too easy to just have her be the person because just of how her quirk is. But it makes sense here too that Aoyama, especially since his quirk was never compatible with him. But I just kind of took it at face value that like not everyone has like a quirk that fits them.
I would just say like it's just an unlucky roll of the dice.
Yeah, but because both Midoriya and Aoyama are now confirmed quirkless before, it makes all the more sense for him to connect with Midoriya out of everyone else, and therefore be
Because they were
so.
both quirkless and then got a quirk that was too strong for them.
Because I think Aoyama, oh, excuse me, Aoyama is like he obviously had this assignment for him to just do this kind of stuff, and so he did that for the sake of his family, and he already had like mixed feelings about that. But then he meets Midoriya, and you see it with all the Class 1A even, like from the licensing exam too, where all he wanted to do was just be equal, so he sacrificed himself willingly just so they could pass. That wasn't like a villain call. That was him making that call.
Yeah, it's also this fact of, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, like, he actually really likes all of his teammates and all of his classmates and his teachers. Like, he loves the heroes. He loves the society. He loves being on the side of good. But if he doesn't want his parents to die, he's got to work for the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. And I hope that next chapter, like, Deku could do the exact same thing as everyone did for him and just bring him out. But unfortunately,
like, that's what I'm expecting. Like, I'm fully expecting Izuku to be hurt and feel a little betrayed, but I feel like he still is going to want to help.
Yeah. Because, oh my god, so this is both his parents actually reaching out to him, just like in the thickest of brushes right now.
Please save us. I think that I think the scariest thing to think about right now, how do we know he's not rigged to blow like Nagant?
Oh my god. You're right. I mean, I don't think he has a secondary, like, trigger explosive like that, but any other type
Not
of,
that
like,
we know of.
any other tool could be used like that.
I was going to say, it's because you remember with Nagant, like, he said, oh, don't worry, I have a failsafe. Yeah. So I'm like, how do we know he's not going to do it again?
Mm-hmm.
To which I was like, someone did 337 leaks and just showed Aoyama and then a big explosion.
Oh fuck, I'm not ready for that.
I was like, dude, if they do that, that's gonna be way too fucking tragic. I hope they don't do that because I don't think we all could handle that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, dude, people are already emotional right now because we had somewhat of an attachment with Aoyama, and on top of that, they made the story so sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you really feel for Frenchie.
It's so rough. I'm just seeing all these different panels of him literally holding his face.
It's like that's just like so sad. He's just trying to hold himself together.
So I just hope it ends well, like, after this conflict, and it's only one chapter.
And so, yeah, I mean, he said he helped with USJ,
the forest,
and the forest. He didn't help with anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So that, as far as we know, he didn't. Those are the only two things he did.
So right now, like, the only confirmation is that, like, he's just simply a leaker. He's just spreading information to villains just so they can always find them.
I mean, Nintendo ninjas are coming to beat his ass.
But he has to. I think Alpha instructs him very so, like, discreetly, like, you know, you have to just spread this information to us, and that's it. That's all you're gonna do. You're not gonna try to do anything. But I was gonna say, like, again, there was at the forest training camp, he did just shoot at Compress, and I don't know Compress knows, like, Aoyama's, like, specific alliance, or Dabi for that matter, because they had that bit in the anime anyway, where Dabi was looking for, like, students, or at least just kind of wrecking, like,
oh, yeah, it's in the manga too.
Oh, okay, because Aoyama, like, was literally just like they're panicking.
He's like, oh, did he see me?
Mm-hmm. So I
think they were told not to go after Frenchie, but Frenchie didn't know that.
Maybe, yeah. So I mean, it could be one of those things where, like, All For One can show his hand to the rest of the villain, just saying, "Hey, I got Frenchie over here. He's on our side, but he's like an agent for us. So if you see him, don't kill him. But he also doesn't know you guys." So
just play cool.
I think, though, All For One would probably keep all of his cards close to him, so he probably wouldn't even say anything like that. Because, like, it could be one of those things where, like, if Aoyama, like, literally died in that fight, he'd be like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, that does tie up a loose end.
He's like, well, it's unfortunate, but at least it's one loose end you don't have to worry about.
But I guess it can also be one of those things where it's like, he should, like, I still need him. Because
I mean, now that his mole has been found out,
also,
that's going to make things a lot harder for him.
I was gonna say, also, how does All For One know that Midori returned back to UA?
The mole.
Yeah, so like that was the last call. So okay, so that too. So it really is just
either that or just from like surveillance around the city.
I guess so. So in this case, like, well, regardless, Aoyama like serves a role of just simply like revealing the location at all times, just so like whether they're going to attack UA or they just want to keep an eye on where Deku is, or just simply like all like one for all, they would at least know. So, if Aoyama's like stopped, all information leaks from going forward. I think
he's gonna get hurt.
It's gonna be tough because I don't know what All For One's gonna do.
My guess is it ain't gonna be pretty.
I mean, it like the family and everyone there is in like UA's grounds now, which is like the strongest like front that they got right now. So
pretty much,
they're
they've still got they've got our guy. Oh, it's been so long, but Shirakumo, like they've got Shirakumo, so they can't use the teleport, and they've got the doctor, so he can't do anything with the doctor, and they've got Giganto Machina.
Yeah.
So he's lost 3 things that helped him either A, overpower, B, create more, or C, go wherever he wants.
Yeah. So I think right now, maybe Aoyama like also helped to move his family over to UA just because, you know, that's the safest place to be. He also was aware that like All For One could, like, if everyone just like lived back into like whatever house they came from, they'd go after them. So moving them over here would be like a smart move if he ever wanted to change.
Like literally, like their only option if they want to be safe.
So even if
otherwise, he can get you any day, anytime he wants.
Yeah. So I think Aoyama's in a really good spot where he can try to atone for like what everything he's done, and also be able to protect his family, as best as he can. And we know Deku would absolutely try to help him, but I think it needs to come from Aoyama to ask for help in that case.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm expecting next chapter to really just unfold on all these feelings, and Deku as our pivotal hero here to make that like tough decision as to whether or not we need to turn this guy in or do we help him, and possibly tell a few select folks, but we'll see.
Few select folks. Yeah, Aoyama did this.
Yeah, that's real tough. I think honestly the best course is to literally tell like Class 1A and All Might just like what the situation is, and just see how everyone responds to it. Like it's gonna be tough because Aoyama's going to be like
people are they're not gonna be happy.
Like obviously if it gets to like the press and everything, that's not good. The public would just be outraging right now, and the family
they'd be all over Aoyama.
Yeah. So it would have to be better contained within a fixed group. So Class 1A would probably be the best bet. And the best outcome would just be for them to accept Aoyama for everything and work towards finding a solution which is just literally dealing with All For One. And I think that would be a way for us to get the redemption for him. But right now it's kind of tough because depending on like who knows what it is, and honestly, it's Deku who needs to deal with this right now. Specifically, no one else would be able to do.
Him.
No one
it's
else.
Like, I mean, it's only up to him at this point because only he knows.
Yeah. Hagakure.
Him and Hagakure.
Yeah. And honestly, I think Deku, I mean, everyone from Class 1A would be able to do it, but, like, it's literally him who can save Aoyama right now. They have that connection, that understanding. But, man, that's rough.
Here's my question. I don't think it's gonna happen, but like, what if he tries to fight him right now?
Oh, no, Aoyama's smart. He can't do anything to Deku.
I know, but his parents are at stake here.
This is true. But, yeah, like, if he tries to fight Deku, like, right now, he's gonna
get his ass kicked.
He's gonna get clapped in, like, 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
That's if Deku has the resolve to do it.
Oh, trust me. His French bread is about to get fucking clapped if he tries that.
French bread's gonna get toasted.
Yeah, I wouldn't try that. Your baguette is not gonna do shit.
Yeah, okay. I think that's everything. I all I can think of is just like what would happen next chapter. This is, oh my god. I like it. I do like the mislead though. That was
I know. He got us good.
Like, damn, is it really Hagakure? I guess not. It was just her and her stealth over listening to all this. And I'm glad.
Yeah, and that big, like, I mean, it's because we remember she could refract light, so that's why I thought the big shining light could still be her. I was like, wait a minute, shiny, Aoyama, twinkle.
I can't stop twinkling. Oh my god, that, like, villain or not, he chose that name for himself. I can't stop twinkling.
Just constantly twinkling.
But yeah. All right. I think that's everything. So next chapter is happening in a week. So do what you will. This has been.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I can't stop crying.
It is pain.
I can't stop pain.
It's very sad. Honestly, you do feel for the man.
Yeah. He's just like another like casualty in like All for One's like reign.
Like literally like another victim of All for One, just using people like tools.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, when will this asshole fucking stop?
He won't stop. He's crazy. He needs to go down.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah. All right. Next chapter, 7 days. So, I don't foresee any issues doing a coverage on that one. Yeah. No, I don't. So we should be good to do that manga chapter read when it shows up on the 12th. It should be around the usual time. So, all right. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll call it here.
Alrighty.
All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this twofer, the manga chapter reads of 335, 336. And next time we adjourn, it'll be chapter 337, where I hope Aoyama gets some justice, or at least Deku reaches out like he said he would for Shiggy.
I mean, like, I just know that's Inizuku's character. That's why I think that's going to happen, because that just seems like what he would do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Going to call here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next manga chapter stream. #bye, everyone.
Let it go.